Welcome back to another episode of Getting to Know the Schwantzes. That's right, I have a special guest here with me today for our Q&A session. It is MsShwantz. Say hello, MsShwantz.
Hello.
So if you guys have a question for either me or for the both of us, be sure to leave it down in the comments section. We are answering your questions, including APAGs. This is really a question for like both of us, but it's phrased in the same way. So what do I hate more, campers or idiot feminists? And MsShwantz, what do you hate more, me raging at campers or idiot feminists? So for me, obviously, it's not. Campers are annoying. They're really annoying, but they're not like gonna change things about the world. Whereas people or idiot feminists will. Not all feminists are idiots, but there are some out there that really need to tone it down a little bit.
Is that really your answer?
That is final answer.
You know you're sleeping in a bed with me tonight.
Or am I?
or are you? Good choice. You might just be out sleeping on the back patio. Like, not even in your man cave. You will not be in the house with me. You'll be sleeping outside in a sleeping bag.
Well, you have to admit, in all movements, there are people that are doing things the right way and people that are doing things the wrong way. The people who are
doing, things what you say are the wrong way are so fucking small. And to be honest, like, sometimes you need to be extreme. Especially to have your rights heard. Sorry.
Well, I think that there's more pressing problems than a lot of the first world stuff that sometimes
But you don't have to focus on just one problem. You can fix multiple problems at once. Like, can you walk and chew gum at the same time? Yeah.
Listen, I'm a guy. I can't do two things at once, okay?
Yes, you can. You've done it before. I'm not going to fall into the trope of stereotyping men, especially on a question about feminists, of which I consider myself one.
Yes.
So...
Well, I think more in, like, the game space. It's more about people taking art and making it only about their personal taste versus letting things go how they're supposed to go and not messing with the artistic expression thereof.
The artistic expression of blowing people's heads off? I mean, come on.
Well, okay.
Really?
Well, what I mean is that not every...
To be fair, I don't think gaming is an artistic expression. The design of the game and the act of designing the game might be artistic expression. It's actually not artistic expression. It's a form of art that employs people, right. But it is not a form of artistic expression. And it's certainly not playing a game is a form of artistic expression.
No. But what I'm saying is that...
So you might want to start rephrasing this already.
Some people would rather eliminate all types of games that, like Mario, for instance, is damsel in distress trope, right? Some people, some feminists in the video game space say Mario should not exist. And I don't think that that's fair. Because that is playing to your personal taste of, I don't like this game because it, propagates this trope, versus making another game which is better than Mario that doesn't fall into the trope. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Kind of, but the problem is that no one, and this is going to sound funny, so let me complete my thought. No one is going to want to play that other game because the gender roles have been so ingrained into most of our society that people don't find another version of the game.
Well, I mean, you could have lots of strong female video game characters. I mean, Super Metroid has a lead female, Tomb Raider does, and males and females play those
Tomb
games.
Raider is a terrible fucking example. Yeah, she's a strong woman, but she's a strong woman with a tiny waist and big boobs.
The old Tomb Raiders were. The new Tomb Raiders are not.
And scantily clad. I'm sure.
No, she's not, which is fine. These are adjustments that I think are definitely fine. But to say that certain things cannot exist or should be censored is a line that I'm not going to cross. And that's where you lose me. Yes, we shouldn't have Lara Croft be, a unattainable figure in a video game, but at the same time, other games should not cease to exist. That's where my line is.
Well, censorship should never happen anywhere unless it's putting someone's life in danger.
Okay. And this is what I'm talking about. That this is what some new wave feminists want. They want censorship. They don't want to bring
buddy,
another
I don't do
thing
it in
to the
video
table.
game world, but I read a lot of. It's like my guilty pleasure. I love reading comments on like
I can't stand reading
sexist
comments.
news article, like all these news articles, and I have not once seen a woman be that super extreme with their viewpoint. I mean, like I said, I don't follow video games specifically,
right?
But you would think I would have encountered someone like that reading all the internet comments that I do every morning.
I don't know how you do it. I can't read those internet comments.
I mean, sometimes they get mad and then I just close it. But, you know.
So obviously your answer is me raging at campers.
But I think it's a stupid thing because I actually don't really hate you raging at campers because you're fucking 2 stories below me most of the time, and like unless it's really bad, I don't hear you.
Ultimate Prodigy 5. One of the best things about my girlfriend is her reactions to embarrassment. She will shove her face in a pillow and turn away. I know her quirks. I think you mean quirks. And cute habits in and out. Every couple has these quirks. Can you name MsShwantz's quirks? And can she name yours? Yeah, there's a lot of interesting things that MsShwantz likes to do.
You're being very nice about that. About putting it that way.
Yes, definitely. One of the things that I know MsShwantz does when she's eating is she'll put her mouth over when she's chewing, especially if not like, if you don't know the people as well and don't want to like verbalize with them while you're eating, you'll put your hand over your mouth. Yeah, you definitely do that.
I don't even know that I do that.
Yep. What about me? What about my little quirks and things that I do?
You have this like super adorable quirk because like it's so cute.
Okay.
Where I think I talked about this before, where you put the alarm clock. Your alarm clock has to be on like numbers that aren't 5 or 0.
Yeah.
Because you feel bad for the other numbers, which is so cute.
I do. Who sets their alarm for 7:22? I feel bad for 7:22.
I know, but it's like cute. It's really cute.
Okay, Jab of Legends. Question for the mistress. No, it's not the mistress, okay? That's somebody else. No, I'm just kidding. There is no mistress. Mistress is the on-the-side woman, not the woman.
She's a side piece.
That's right. You have to choose one. Schwantz becomes extremely successful with his IBM job, YouTube, his band, and whatever else he does, but you lost half of your remaining life expectation, or you become extremely successful in what you do, but I lose half of mine.
I would have you be successful.
Yeah, I think this is pretty easy. I would have, my wife be more successful than me. It's one of these things. When you're in a relationship with somebody that you really care about, you are going to put their interests and their well-being even above yours. So that is kind of where you could obviously see we would sacrifice ourselves for the betterment of the other person, right? And that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
When you find somebody like that, put a ring on it. Covert Brony asks, I am not sure if you already had received a question that, have you ever fired a real firearm before? I don't think we've answered this question before. I have not fired a real firearm before. I've never gotten the chance to. I don't really have a desire to. I mean, it might be cool, but it's one of those things where I like my shooting in my video games, not in my real life. What about you?
I have, actually. You know this, right?
Interesting.
We did like a boys' weekend. I had 2 really close friends, guy friends in college, and after we graduated, one of them lived a little far away, so me and the other guy took a road trip up to go visit. We had boys' weekends. We got tattoos. Or I got a tattoo, and then we went to the gun range, and I shot a Smith & Wesson. I was really excited because Sublime talks about Smith & Wesson, so I was very excited. And I think I shot a rifle too, but that was a little much for me.
Was it a lot of kick?
I don't know. It was like a just in case rifle that my friends got and was in the back of his truck. And it didn't apparently have like the end part of the rifle. It was just like,
oh, it didn't have the butt.
Yeah, so it just went on your shoulder, and then I did that once. I was really fucking terrible at it, as you can imagine. But,
well, what was the experience like?
I don't know. It was kind of empowering. I'm really glad. I mean, I don't personally believe in having a firearm in the house. I know you know
I don't either.
Believe that. And owning one myself. I mean, I guess if we moved to Africa, I would own one. But it was good to know that I've done it before and I can do it again. You know, it was empowering like that.
In a pinch, you know how to take the safety off. And
oh, maybe not that.
Okay.
I don't think.
Well, we're fucked.
I
guess it's back
part.
to the baseball bat underneath the
I don't remember that part, but it was fun. It was good. And then so to finish out our boys' weekend, just because I started on this story, then we went to Hooters and we saw Spider-Man. It was really a boys' weekend.
There you go. That's going to do it for another episode of Getting to Know the Schwantzes. If your question didn't get answered, it might be in line for another video. We basically recorded a really long session, and I'm going to cut it up into smaller pieces. However, if there is a question that you want answered for next time or for a future episode, be sure to leave it down in the comments section, and hope you guys enjoyed. We'll catch you on the next time.
Bye.